Hello and welcome everyone to the walk around video here at your next car, the 2019 X3 XDRIVE 30D M Sport. The vehicle is presented in mineral grey metallic, features the Y&C body enhancement kit, and as with all of our vehicles is physically in stock ready to be driven away. There are no hidden extras with our vehicle, so as you see it is as of course you will purchase the vehicle. If you are interested and would like to know more, do check out the description box just below the video, as that way you can see the prices and funding options over on the website, including our easy to use finance calculator. From the website you are also able to apply for the finance directly or get in touch via text message, email, WhatsApp, telephone for any inquiries on the car. I'll leave our contact information link below for you as well. Let's get back to talking about this fantastic X3. So with the in-house enhancement kit on this vehicle, it really does bring out the best of the styling of the X3, which has been vastly improved since BMW introduced it. It's a really sharp looking vehicle. It's got a lot of styling influences from, of course, the likes of the X5, X6 range now, and I think it's a really ideal all-round SUV with a lot to offer. This one has got some lovely options. It has got the optional extra BMW 21-inch alloy wheels in the very nice jet black, as you can see. Behind those you've got a set of the M brakes, which you'll be very glad of, because again, despite the size of the car, being that this is the 3-litre diesel version, it still gets up the road very nicely. You've got a gloss black front splitter there, gloss black kidney grills, and in this mineral grey that works really nicely. We have also got the X3M air breathers there, as you can see, is a nice little feature, just look a little bit sharper than the regular versions of those. Aero mirrors in gloss black. We are of course going to get chance to look inside the car, which is quite a key feature of a car of this nature. Down the side though, we've got the gloss black side sill extensions. You can see the rear sun protection glazing. Very nice sharp lines on the car. Really does break it up from the norm of SUVs. Again, those freshly refinished 21-inch BMW alloys. At the back we have opted to go for the quad exhaust diffuser there, as you can see, again taking influence from the X3M. So again, it does just replicate the exhaust. There's no interference on the original system of any way or kind. It just really does make things look that little bit smarter, especially with the carbon effect tips, as you can see. And then you've got that gloss black center diffuser. Rear 3D lights in LED. You've got a electric tailgate, both opening and closing, which then reveals a very impressive boot size. Unlike a lot of cars in this sort of mid-range SUV area, it does actually offer good boot size as well as a good interior size. It isn't just a case of it's an SUV that's kind of a bit showy, if you like. I think it offers great practicality as well as good looks, and of course a great drive with that 3-litre diesel. And of course with these in-house enhancements, it looks absolutely fantastic from the exterior as well as interior. Gloss black rear spoiler. And as we go around onto the passenger side, let's open up one of the doors then and show you this interior, which, as I mentioned, is a key feature of a car of this nature. Then 3-seat Isofix rear bench, central folding armrest. Of course, the seats can be folded down in here. You have got automatic climate system for the rear passengers, which again makes things that little bit more comfortable and a lot easier in terms of getting the temperature right. As you can see, all of the bodywork is in really nice condition. It has been a very well looked after car, this one. If we take a look in the front, you'll see that ambient lighting come to life. The front seats are both heated, and again are a very supportive seat. Give you that lovely lofty ride height position. Gives you that feeling that you are in a much higher car than what you actually are in. You've got the Harman Kardon surround sound, which of course is always going to be one of those most after options. If we go back around towards the driver's side, then we're going to take a seat inside the vehicle, fire it up, and get to show you a couple of this car's interior functions and features. I'm going to show you the key ones that I think really do make this X3 stand out, especially in such a competitive market. really has boomed the sort of mid-size SUV market, if you will. And if we fire it up, then we've got the lovely digital display option on this vehicle. Really nice to have that, of course, not only just because it looks really well, it gives you a much more clearer information, especially when changing in between the modes. You can see this car's covered just over 70,000 miles. You certainly wouldn't know it by looking at the exterior, and sat inside you definitely would not know it's done 70,000 miles. And changing between the different modes, that's sport, so of course you can see that straight away by the fact we've got a big digital speedo there. The M Sport logo comes up in the centre, and it is also the same for changing between that and eco setting as well. We've got cruise control, speed limiter, voice and volume functions, paddles for the 8-speed sports automatic gearbox. We've got a lovely widescreen up here for all of the nav and media functions. It is touchscreen, however you can still use the iDrive scroll wheel, as I will be for the benefit of the video in this one. So beginning with the nav, as you can see, really nice, clear, big widescreen, and again, having that ability to be able to pinch zoom on systems is really handy to have, of course. Let's check out the servicing status next of all. The next service is not due for 16,000 miles. It's got full BMW service history right the way through. The most recent one was at 69,110. It's been a very well looked after car. In terms of keeping connected, you've got regular Bluetooth, audio and telephone, as well as Apple CarPlay, which I know is hugely important for a lot of car buyers, especially in the last sort of 3 to 6 months. That's really boomed in popularity. Then you've got your DAB functionality, music collection, USB, and of course we've spoken about the other multimedia functions. Dual auto climate control, heated front seats, a rear facing reversing camera, as you can see there. And again, the interior trim is in this lovely high gloss black, which again is still in fantastic condition, as is the rest of this lovely X330D M Sport XDRIVE. As I began with saying, if you would like to know more, which will include the prices, funding options and everything else along those lines, please do check out the description box. But from everybody at Your Next Car, in the meantime, thank you, take care, bye bye.